So we want to look at systems. SYSTEM. So the word system is save yourself time, energy, and money. So repeat after me. Save yourself time, energy, and money. So that's system. So when you talk about putting systems in place, you want to ask yourself, what are the things that I can do to save me time? What are the things that I can do to save me energy? What are the things that I can do to save me money? When you think in those three dimensions, that's how systems are created. So, what can I do to save me time? Oh, I leave home in the morning, I spend 2 hours in traffic, and then the other things I want to do, I cannot do because I'm the one driving. I get to where I'm going to, there's no car park. I take 15 minutes to get a car park. Then when I'm going home again in the night, another 2 hours in traffic. So if I spend 5 hours averagely in traffic every day, to and fro, how many hours am I spending in a month in traffic? Doing nothing. If I employ a driver and I pay the driver 100,000 or 120, I can buy back that hours. And while I'm in the car, I can be doing business, transacting in millions, I can be studying, I can do a course online, I can do all kinds of stuff. What have you done? System. To save yourself time and energy and even money. Do you understand now? So when you are a CEO, your job is to strengthen the business on the inside. Now, if you are employing people and you don't have a system to monitor their job, how do you know whether they are coming to work? Hello? And how do you know whether they are working? So there has to be a system. When people are coming in, there has to be a movement register. There has to be, these are little things that if you don't see, many people just start business. No training, no apprenticeship, no internship, no coaching, no mentorship, no business school. So they don't know that there are little things that moves things. They just see the aesthetic. They don't know the back end. So you need to have a movement to know, okay, when did this person resume? When did they close? There has to be a job sheet. What did they do that day? Because how do you know if someone is in the office? Are you sure? Are you going to tell everybody to come and be greeting you to know that they came? So someone may not show up. Someone may come in, clock in, and leave. And come back 4 hours later. You may actually be opening your office for people to come and do their own personal business in your office. Using your internet, using your air condition, using everything to run their own business inside your office. Financial policies. What is the system of finance? Do you collect cash? If you don't collect cash, what is the process of making sure that the money goes to the bank? All these are internal systems. System of ensuring that the staff are doing their job. System of ensuring that the money is doing what is supposed to be done. Income, accounting, everything. Procurement. So you put systems in place. You put policies in place to ensure that everything is done the way it's supposed to be done. So for instance, if you want to spend money in the organization, how do you spend money? If we are to buy something now, what is the process for buying something? These are all systems. So for us now, we don't spend money on anything until we have at least 3 quotations. So there must be at least 3 companies, a procurement policy process. There must be at least 3 quotations from 3 different organizations to let us compare. Not that somebody will be there, he say, he's our customer, he's the one that has been supplying us since. What if there is a new product in town? What if there is a new system? What if there's something cheaper and he doesn't want to tell us the cheaper one because he's already collecting the old money? Hello? If you don't do all these things, you will not have a strong system. I've been a victim of all these things. Many times when I talk from the point of failure, experience, mistakes that I have made. Hello? We had a guy that was a company that was supplying us internet. You know, internet has gone through a lot of evolution. So when the internet started, you remember when we had GSM, the SIM card was 45,000, you remember? Now they are giving SIM card free, it was 45,000. You know, bug off, buy one, get one free in those days. It was 45,000 SIM card. Now, when we started internet, we were spending 140,000 every month. They say it's one cable, something, we're paying. Do you know we kept we kept paying, we kept paying, we kept paying every year. I was watching the TV one day and I saw an advert and they were talking about fast internet with 30,000. The whole company will be running. So I'm like, this is good though. But I think we are spending more than this. Oh, it was a weekend. So I called the accountant. I said, Elola and so for internet. He said, internet 136. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, okay, if I will just pay this week now. I said, who is the person? Somebody said, it's the same company, and they are very good. I said, hey. I said, I've seen another company, it's 29,000, they call it. I saw it on TV now. So you need to call them within the week and let them come and see us. Let's find out. So the people came. They look and say, yeah, it's the same 29,000. Now, I'm going somewhere. Say 29, say, okay. Tell that company, we have seen another company, because in America, that's what we do. If you're abroad, you can use the quotation from one company to go and negotiate with another company. So I say, America, I say, let them give us a document. So I say, carry this document, call them. I say, look, we have gotten a company that can give us what you are giving us at 29,000. So, if you cannot reduce it to 29, we are going. Guess what they told us? It's 29 you are paying. Yeah, true life story. Somebody is eating the money, you actually say, it's 29 you are paying. Say, you are paying. Say, that was 1 hour 30. So that was, we wrote a letter now that there is a new technologies have changed. It's 29 you are paying. By the time we found out, somebody has been chopping money for over a year. Chopping like 106,000 every year, and his salary now 45. So when you see somebody that is faithful, you don't know that some people are faithful because something is coming that they cannot leave. Hello? You know what that did? We now came up with another policy. Everything we are paying for, every December, we have to renegotiate to find out. So December now, we'll do the same thing. Internet, how far? Is there cheaper internet? This one, is there cheaper? Because every December we do it now. We have to turn it to a policy so that we will know in case somebody they do deals. Hello? Internal control. Let me give you another one so that you understand what. We used to print receipts. You know, receipt booklet, duplicate, triplicate. But because of price, we now print like 50 booklets, 100 booklets, and keep it. We did not know that while we are still in number 600 or something, some people have gone into the archive and go and pick the booklets, and they have been collecting money from customers and giving them receipts. By the time, what I'm telling you, I went into debt of over 4 billion. Yeah, over 4 billion in debt on this thing I'm telling you. By the time we wake up, people were bringing receipts of our company. Genuine receipt of money we did not see. Hello? I will never forget, Easter Sunday, 2017, 16 soldiers were in my church to arrest me on top of this matter. They collect money from heavy people, not be from soldier, from naval officer, from people, all of them. And if you see these people, in fact, the main girl when they're inside of this thing, you know they wear earring, you know they wear this, you know they do makeup. Her hair is natural. Hello? The day we now, look, staff, all the systems, that's your job. The day we now finally decided that we're going to deal with the people involved, when we have tracked them down, we did a meeting, got the police, got everybody. We're in the meeting. Only 5 of us were in that meeting. Guess what? GM was there. A financial director was there. My lawyer and police. When the police said they were going to raid the house, 6 a.m. the next day. When police got to the house 6 a.m., they said, impact come out yesterday night. So it means that one of us in that 5-man committee strengthen your business what? On the inside. That's your job. That's your job. Because many times I've been a victim. Many times, you can become so big and you become so busy that you don't monitor all these small things. And let me tell you something, if you live under a leaking roof, one day you will drown. Number 4, grow the company on the outside. Grow the company on the outside. That's your job. Grow the company on the outside. Now, I'm going to give us what I call the master key for continuous growth in business at this point. Business is all about offering valuable products and services to people, and that in turn translates to income for you. So if you're going to grow your business on the outside, it therefore means that you are coming out with innovative products and services. And you are growing that product and service. So we're going to go into a little bit of business school now to go deeper into some things. Now, please listen. So if you have a product, and it's just one product that you have, one, it therefore means that you have only one way to grow because you have only one product. The only way you can grow is for more people to come and buy your product. So, assuming you are selling a car, you are a car dealer. If I buy a car today, will I come back tomorrow? No. So what you are doing by selling only one product is that you have to get more people to come and be buying. But depending on what you are selling, you may never become rich or wealthy. Because if you are selling a car, and that's all you do, if I buy one car, I'm not coming back again. Maybe till another 2-3 years. I may never even come back, depending on Nigeria. Hello? So that means that if you sell car to me now, and you make a profit of 3 million, that's all. You will never get any money from me again forever. I'm gone. You have to start looking for more people to come. But what if, apart from selling cars, you have other products? That means that I can buy, you make money, you can sell other product to me again, you will still make money. Hello? So what then is this secret key and secret code? Please listen. You must continue to bring new products to your existing customers. And you must continue to bring new customers to your existing products. That is the master key to unending growth. So it means that for every product you have, growing your company on the outside is sitting down to think, how can we increase our market share? How can we ensure that more people know about us? If we are already known in Gwagwalada, how can we get to Kuje? If we are already known in Kuje, how can we get to KAURA? If you are known in the whole of Abuja, how can the North know us? If we are known in the northern part of Nigeria, how can we be known nationally? If we are known in the whole of Nigeria, how can we enter West Africa? You have to continue to grow to ensure that that one product that you have, more people are coming to buy that product. Then number 2, you have to continue to come up with new products. Why? You see, data and data are 2 major wealth in the 21st century world. In our world today, data and data is a wealth dimension. So when you have a lot of customers, which is one thing that many people don't do, you need to have the data of your customers. When you have their data, that means you know them. Do you know why a lot of small businesses remain small? They don't do what we are talking about. How many of you have been going to a barbing salon for the past 5 years, 10 years, and they don't even know your name? They don't have your phone number. They don't have your details. Many of us. How many of you have been buying recharge card, buying food, buying granules from people, and they don't ask for your data because they think that they are small? But imagine that as you were going to that barbing salon, They told you, sir, you're welcome. We notice you are here for the first time. If you don't mind, we have a loyalty program. If you just register with us, anytime you come, there's 10% discount for you. And if you come here 5 times, the 6th one will be free. You will go back to that place. Even after you pack, you will still return. Do you understand now? But guess what? By doing that, you see, a lot of people is poverty mental. They say, how can I give 10% discount? How can I give free haircuts? You see, you are not wise. Because if you capture that person, and the person comes once a month, or the person comes twice a month, and you are charging 1,000. If you are charging 1,000 for a haircut, and the person comes twice a month, that's 2,000. In a year, that's 24,000. So without prayer and fasting, you are guaranteed 24,000 a year. So you know that from this one, 24K. If I have 100 of them like that. Because if you have 10, that's 240. If I have 100, that's 2.4 million. You won't need that VAT. You will just be making sure that all those people, you are sending them text weekly. How are you this week? So many of you don't know that some people, they are not on social media. They are not doing any advert, but they are cashing out billions every year. Because of just what I've told you now, data. Hello? So you need to begin to look into that dimension. So you want to grow your business, think, what other products can I come up with? What other product can I come up with? Imagine that you came to church last Sunday. Pastor preached a message. You came this Sunday. He preached the same message. You come next Sunday. He preached the same message. And for the past 1 year, it's the same thing he's saying. Will you be back? Hello? You have to keep coming up with what? New customers. And then you have to come up with ways to ensure that all the people that don't know about your product, they know about your product. Because that product that you think is not, someone still asked me 2 weeks ago. You heard Pastor talking about books that he bought maybe 15 years ago. I did 35 years in ministry 2 weeks ago, and someone asked me, say, he said, this book is still existing. He said, I was in year 1 in university. When I bought this book, it changed my life. You still have it in print? Now, that's 20-something years ago. The person is expecting, because you see, most books that people publish, once they have made small money, they don't publish it again. I have books that I have written 30 years ago. They are still in print. You know why? The person that is saying I was in primary, second year 1, has 3 children now. The children and buy. Hello, they have to come and buy. Look, School of Money. Everybody shouting School of Money. People don't know that School of Money book was written in 2011 and published in 2012. Where are we now? So that book is 12 years old. I'm still making money. Hello? I have books, Wisdom for Singles, Friends and Friendship. These are books of 30 years old, 27 years old book. I'm still making money. Why? Because as I'm printing them, new people that don't know me are coming to say, okay, give me all. People don't understand this thing. You see, when you don't have all those things, even in social media, I was doing consulting for someone, where was that? Yeah, on Thursday. Did a consulting session, coaching session with someone. And I was telling her, I said, look, you don't understand. I said, yeah. I said, don't worry. Because many people don't know. When you are online and you are doing live, and there are only 6 people watching you, you say, 6 view. You get discouraged. So I said, don't be discouraged. Even if it's no view, even if it's 1 view, I say you are compiling contents. And you are mastering your skill. I say, even if you saw 6 views, it's not 6 views. So I ask her a question. I say, if 7 of us sit down and we are watching television, is it 1 view or 7 view? 7 view. But the other side will read only 1 view. And so that 1 view you are seeing, people may be in the car watching you. People may be in the office watching you. But it's 1 view you'll be seeing. But it's 17 people listening to you. It may be a viewing center. I said, then after you have saved it on the platform, people will still go and be seeing it. I said, you know what now happens? One day, you will do something that will go viral. People that have never known you will now know you. They will now want to go and check you. They will now see that for the past 17 years, you have content. They will now start binging. So now, there are people that will send me email. I just met you last year. I just got to know about you during COVID. but you have changed my life. I watch this. All the things they are watching, they are things I've been doing since, so we just business profits. So if you sell a product, let's assume you sell a product and the product you are selling is, okay, let me use a practical example. The school I was telling you about, a few weeks ago, the head of school, we have a platform where all the board of directors are. So a few weeks ago, the head of school put a suggestion that she wants to ask for the board's input on something. That there are a lot of people that have been coming to the school. They love the school, it's very powerful, but they say the school fees is too high based on the economy of Nigeria. That's what they are suggesting, that if they can reduce the school fees a little, they will come. So she wants to hear what we have to say. And because I'm the chairman of the board, and because I have some level of experience, I said, let me not wait for other people to pollute the water. Let me just go. So I told her, I said, look, I will advise you, don't ever reduce school fees. I said, because nothing is going to reduce in Nigeria. I say uniform will not reduce, food will not reduce, fuel will not reduce, everything. So if you reduce school fees now, to now increase it again, will be to say keep it there. Let those that can rise to the occasion, rise to the occasion. That was a few weeks ago. Yesterday in the board meeting, she was now saying, thank you, chairman. That in fact, looking back, she doesn't even know what came over her. Maybe it was pressure, that she's grateful that she did not reduce the school fees. Do you understand now? Why? Because you see, why was she thinking of that? It's pressure. Many of us, we are waking up every day, we are going out, we are doing business, but we are not making money. We are just having income to keep body and soul together, but you are not making any money. And very soon you will shut down that business. Your job is to increase the business profits. I have a son here, they own a restaurant. So I came for a meeting, just like I came now. I sent message to many of my people, hey, I'm in town, come join me, come here. So some people are coming today, some are coming tomorrow to be in this meeting. I came to Abuja, send a message to people. He said, Daddy, I'm not around, I'm just coming in from now. But which hotel are you in? So he came to see me with his wife. And why did they come? This was in 2022. So they came. But things are increasing in the market. Things are increasing in the market. They don't even know what to do. And that, they are not making money. In fact, the profit margin is reducing every day. By the time you sell a plate of food, you are not making much. So I told them, increase the price. They say, increasing price is not easy like that. I said, listen to me. I said, we're about to enter an election year. You already see the fire in the nation, that they are about to scatter Nigeria with all this there. I say, by the time whoever wins, that this country is going to enter. I say, because you people don't have any idea what the Buhari government has done to Nigeria. They have taken us like 35 years backward. They have destroyed things. I say, whoever is going to take over, for 8 years, Nigeria may still be trying to recover. I say, nothing will go down. So you better increase the price now, so that you are ready. I say, when you increase the price, the crowd will reduce. But it will start increasing again, but it will give you peace of mind. It's better to sell 10 plates in a day and make money and be at peace than to sell 100 plates. Everybody's hailing you, but you are dying at home. To now help them, I don't know if you know that they are called Celebrity Chicken. It's Celebrity, that's the name of the, so the name of the restaurant is Celebrity. So I say, you already Celebrity Chicken. Your name alone already says that you are not for everybody. Anybody that is not a celebrity should leave you alone. Let them go to Buka. So they say, Daddy, this one. So they went and they increased price. Do you know what? Number one, people accepted it. Because many times you are afraid. Because people know the truth. Because their food is good, quality is good. People accepted it. Less than 2 years later, you know what's happening in Nigeria now? They say, thank God, oh. Because they did not now have to increase like other people now, because they have increased their own high, that they were still able to waive the stuff. So your job is to sit down. How can I increase the profits of this business? That's your job. That's your job. And in doing that, You can go into what we call forward integration or backward integration. And I'm going to try to see how I can explain it because, you know, when I was as a pastor, you said CEO. So I already came with CEO in mind. But this way, because I thought we were going to be like the MD of this so that we can be dealing. So let me do that tonight. Then tomorrow we can go into general level. So now listen. So let me try to look for a way to break it down. You own a restaurant. And in that restaurant, you sell chicken, you sell egg. So every year, the money you spend on chicken is maybe on to buy chicken. Then maybe the money you spend to buy egg, maybe 15 million. Then maybe the money you spend to buy bread, maybe 30 million. Are you seeing this big money now? So what is backward integration? Backward integration is if I'm spending 100 million to buy chicken, how much is it to start my own poultry? Can't I use that 100 million to start my own poultry? Do you understand now? So you now start thinking, instead of giving 100 million to somebody else, let us start our own poultry. Or instead of starting our own poultry, let us go to that guy and say, guy, every year we are buying chicken from you, 100 million watts. You sell one chicken to us just at 30,000. Not that that's the part, I'm just giving you. You sell one chicken to us at 30,000. How much go is chicken? If you are going to buy the small one, how much? It's okay, 600. How much will it cost you to feed the chicken to grow to the big level? So what we are going to do is this. We are going to buy 10,000 of those chicks. We'll buy it and give it to you. Help us raise them. And then you give them to us at 10,000. Are you seeing what I'm saying now? So you can reduce that 100,000 to like 100 million to like 40, 50 or 60 million. But you know you are still going to be selling the chicken the same price to the people buying. But you have reduced its cost to you. Did you get that? So that's what backward integration is. It's going back to look into what are the things that we are spending money on. And how can we reduce that thing that we're spending money on so that we can get it cheaper? I'm into real estate. One of the things I do. And in real estate, one of the law that we use to succeed in real estate is that you must win at the point of purchase. You must what? Win. So when I'm going to buy a land, if they are selling land in that area for 5 million, and me, I want to buy large expanse of land, there is no way I can pay 5 million. Do you understand? I must make sure that when I'm buying in such a way that I can sell for 4 million or 3 million. Do you understand? Negotiation. That's how you go with that. So that's backward integration. Now, what is forward integration? Because these are the so forward integration is I have a business, and this business is selling cars. But I now realize that if people come to buy car from me, they will not return. But even though they don't return to me to buy car, they will need to service their cars. They will need to wash their cars. So what do I now do? I now open a car servicing center. I open a car. What have I done? Forward integration. I have now created other businesses and other sources of income from this one that I'm doing, so that customer will not go. He will come and buy another thing. So anybody that is a member of, okay, let me use this. So okay, let's use this. I'm a pastor, so I try to avoid some things because people's brain sometimes. So anybody that is a member of my church, they are members of my church. They come. Oh, Pastor Olumide Emmanuel. So they come. I bless them spiritually. But while I'm blessing them spiritually, I'm introducing my books to them. So that one day they say, let's buy pastor's book. Then I'm also telling them, I'm selling land. One day when they have money to buy land, come and buy. They will become my customer. One day I'm saying again, you can join my coaching platform. I can coach you. Apart from being your pastor, I can be your coach. Are you seeing it now? So even though I'm a pastor, I'm pastoring them, there are many things they can benefit from. Do you get that now? There are people following me on social media. They will follow me. It's free. We are following each other. Then I will be giving them content. Then one day, I will introduce a product to them. They will buy. Why? I'm trying to bring them in. It's called a funnel. I try to bring them in to ensure that, okay, you know, go just they follow to the level where money go drop. And then when they come and they have value for that one, you bring another product to introduce to them. Did you get that now? So, number what? Okay, number 6. How many did I say I will give you? I should actually stop at 6 since you are not paying. It's free now. Okay, so number 6, your job is quality control and research and development. Quality control and then research and development. As a leader, your job is to increase the quality and to control the quality of what you offer. So your products, your services, you must make sure that the quality of your products and services is intact. That's your job. So you need to have a quality control unit. It may be a department, and it may just be a think tank of people that sit down with you to think on how to increase the quality of what you offer. You need to have a research and development unit. It may be a department, and it may just be a think tank of people that sit down with you to think. Because you only stay relevant as you stay valuable. The day you stop being valuable, you stop being relevant. This morning, why is he being invited? Today alone, today alone, by virtue of him coming, because as he finished preaching, we left. I was going to the airport so that I can be here. When I got into the car, 2 people were waiting by my car. Hey, we came here because of Pastor Matthew. Wanted you to introduce us to him. I said, When I got to the airport, my wife said, somebody called though, that they didn't know we have left, that they are there, that they wanted to connect to Pastor Matthew. How can I help? Why are they trying to connect to a 72-year-old man? Relevance. Many of the 72-year-old people that we know are in the village, waiting for somebody to come and give them money to buy the church card. Hello? So, relevance. At 72. So I was sitting down there today, being blessed, but asking myself, at 72, will people invite you, Olumide? Will you have something to say at 72? You have to continue to build it. That is what I was telling myself. Hello? So quality control and research, and that's your job. You have to sit down and ask yourself. Now, do you know that technology? I run a mentorship platform. It's called the Billionaires Conclave. I think they're going to give you some newsletters. Do you have newsletter and card? Are they with this? If you go to the stand, whether you are buying book or not, just collect some newsletters and some cards. They are free newsletters. Now, one of the things we do is to try to help people know that whatever you are building must outlive you. So we do business sustainability, we do summit and all the stuff. Listen and listen well. The way technology is going now, many of the things you are calling a business today, in 5 years' time, it will no more exist. In 10 years' time, technology can wipe you out. So you have to sit down and ask yourself, can technology replace me? Can an app replace me? Can a software replace me? What am I doing today that's one technology will wipe out tomorrow? That's how you think. So for me, I keep thinking of different things I'm doing. Okay, what if there's a technology, will this work? Will this work? So I keep improving myself. Why? That is your job. Number 7, invest in the future. Invest in the future. It is your job to invest in the future. It is your job to invest in the future. When I went to our daughter's shopping complex yesterday, when we left there, I told my wife, this is what makes me proud and happy. When you see people that you are teaching, they are growing, and they are able to think and plan for the future. I said, this is a young lady now, doing amazing work, 3 children, but she's very industrious. She's a distributor for the opening this, opening that. And she was saying, Daddy, I didn't know you are coming with mommy. This is the second one. The other one is there. I said, wow, investing for the future. No matter what happens, a building is a building forever. Somebody else, they'll be investing in shoes and bags, investing in gadgets, and they're not investing. So if you're a business person, I'm into real estate, which is one of the main. And I see a lot of young people that come into the real estate industry. Many of the things they do today, those of us that have been there for like 30 years, we don't try it. So many times I'm on social media, I will just see them business class. They will take picture. Some of them are carrying convoy with police, lorry let enter, you know, on that matter. So I'm like, what's wrong with you people? This is not your money. Other people's money is what you are spending like this. Turnover is vanity. The only sanity is profit. You can do turnover in billions. It doesn't make you a billionaire. Because your profit there may not be more than 100 million or 50 million. So, but because you are seeing turnover, people are paying for land small. They are paying for a house. They are paying for off-plan. You have finished spending your own money. Now you have gone off key. You can't finish the house. You now relocate. So invest in the future. As a businessman, as you are starting the business, begin to think of one day we're going to have a permanent site. We're going to have an operational center. One day we're going to open branches. So you are thinking of assets. If you're a fashion designer, you are not just designing clothes and eating. I'm going to have my own sewing machine. I'm going to have my own wool machine. I'm going to have my own button machine. You are thinking of different machines, different things you can have that can be an asset that will make the job easier. And then finally, be a good corporate citizen. Be a good corporate citizen. Listen, your job is to ensure that your business, your organization is compliant on every ground. Because one mistake can wipe you out. The day they now come and do tax audits and they say you are owing billions, you will see how easy it is for a business to go bankrupt. And you know, when I was talking about the different companies, that the different team that you need to have, I was talking about tax auditors and tax consultants. Please. And when I was also talking about the internal one, I talk about accountants or account clerk. Please. One thing you will do to help yourself in Nigeria is to have proper record. Because Nigeria is a disorganized system. If you don't have proper record and the taxman or the government enter you without proper record, you will be in trouble. Hello? You'll be in trouble. Because once you have a name, when you don't have a name, people leave you. But once you have a name, there are people that come after you because you have a name. They just want to deal with you. They just want to rubbish you. But if you don't have record, if you don't have proofs, you may end up getting into trouble. Hello? A few weeks ago, we got a letter from AFCC. No, we are friends. You know, when you are a business person, you have so we got a letter. They said, so when they got there, they said, they said the person said, we don't have land. They don't have any land anywhere. It's just, no problem. So they said, we should go and bring all the documents for us. So, yeah, carry CFO, yeah, carry everything. They went there. But what if you don't have documents? So they got there, they say, hey, we have seen the CFO. Listen, no. We have seen CFO, we have seen approved layer, we have seen, so okay, go. We want to see the receipt of purchase. The receipt and the agreement, no problem. Yeah, call the office, let them gather everything, go and give them. What if you don't have record? Hello? Auditors came to one of our companies. The company was a little over a year old, and they wanted to come and do 3-year audits of a company that was just 1 year and 2 months or something. They don't have record. My wife is an accountant, so we have records. So guess what? One day, the VAT office wrote a letter that our company was not paying VAT. That's why we are owing 30-something million, 38 million. Whereas every month we're remitting VAT to the office. They will stamp it, they will give us receipts. So my wife had to now carry all the receipts to go and show them. Say, every month we come here. Now you, madam, can you do photocopy for us? They don't have record. What if we didn't have the record? Hello? So if you're a business person, be a good corporate citizen. But one thing that will help you in a place like Nigeria where they are disorganized is have your record. Because you may be a good corporate citizen, but if you don't have record, Because they don't have record, they will use their own lack of record to mess you up. And I don't know if I need to say this, but let me just say it for young people that are coming up. Please listen. The way things work in many sectors in this country is this, especially with the area of taxes. There are people we call tax consultants. What happens is a state will now say, okay, I want you to come and register as a tax consultant so that you can help us collect taxes from different people. In order for people to even qualify to be accepted by the states, they will have settled, some of them in millions. So by the time they are now saying you have been approved, the person don't hold like 30 million. We don't borrow to enter that realm. Where you get your money back? From you. The next thing they will now do is they will now carry the map of the state without knowing what is existing there. They will now say, this company from this street all the way to the end of the road, every company there, you are the one in charge without knowing whether there is company there or not. So the man that has spent like 30 million to even qualify, you now give him, he now goes there. All he's in is church, hospital, school. They are not taxable. So he's now one to get, so in the whole of that area, there are only now 6 companies. Those 6 of you, Nana go pay. So they will just spread the net. They will come to the gate, look at your office. They might even come and say they want to come and patronize you. It's a lie. They want to check set up. Okay, they have flat screen, they have AC. Okay, that's the MD's car. It's called best of judgment. They will now come look at the picture you have on the wall. They say, okay, he's a married man. So for him to be married with children, for him to have this kind of office, he must be living in this kind of. It's called best of. They will now assume, and they will now bring bill based on that assumption. You will now be the one fighting from the other. So instead of innocent until proven guilty, you are now going to be coming from guilty to prove yourself innocent. That's Nigeria for you. So if you don't understand business, you are innocent, you are sincere, but you are sincerely wrong. You are sincerely in trouble. Questions? This one is called the Pathway to Massive One, the School of Money. This is the Bible of wealth creation, how to make marriage and multiply your money, the entrepreneurs. So if you have never gone to any business schools before, this is business school for you. It's a manual. Then this is how to create wealth as a career person. You don't need to abandon your career to be rich and wealthy. You can be an entrepreneur and that will help you. Then everything that I have written on wealth creation is here. Everything that I've done on wealth creation is here. So I've written over 100 books, published 49 of them. There are 7 books that are primarily on wealth creation. These 3 and 4 others are here. 50 common money mistakes to avoid, how to create a success story, how to increase your value in the marketplace, building your own success story. All this, they are all in here. And then all the audio programs on wealth creation, they are here. So if you buy this one, you have bought everything that I have done on wealth creation. And then if you want to go into real estate, either real estate business or real estate investment, then you can get this one, Real Estate Executive Master Class, how to start and grow your own real estate business. Very powerful. The topics are at the back, very massive. This one, we are doing a 50% promo on this, so you should rush and get this one. And then this one is the Global Real Estate Executive Bootcamp. This one, we did it last year. It was $10,000 per person. $10,000 per person. So they come with massive manual. They are all at the back there. So get them, and then if you get this one, it also comes with mentorship. We'll guide you on how you can become successful. Then we brought a newsletter just to share with you, because my books are not cheap. So you may not be able to get it, but so we have a newsletter here and some of the products. So in case we have an estate here, Genesis Estate behind Bingham University. So if you want to invest in real estate, we have estate here. So you can take the newsletter, it's free, so that you can see some of the things. And you want to join our mentorship platform for me to mentor you, you can also get all those information. Please, as you are going, go with prosperity mind. My products are not cheap. So that when you hear the price, you will say, hey. Yeah, it's because of the value they come with. Are we good? God bless you. So, do we have microphone? So, man of God, how many minutes do we do for Q&A? When are we closing? Okay, good. So, that's good. So, we have like 30 minutes. So, any questions? So, do we have, where is the microphone? Okay, so, can you coordinate that for us? Or do they want to come out? Which one is easier? Okay, you know what? Those that are lifting up their hand, please come out here so that camera can take that. Then those of you that don't want to come out, start writing your questions. But please use capital letter so that some of you are writing is like Chinese. So use capital letter so that we can see. But those that are lifting up their hand can come. Just tell us your name and please go straight to the questions because of time.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
It's a great pleasure to stand before you this afternoon. I came all the way from Jos.
Wow.
For this meeting.
Wow.
I communicated with you.
Wow.
I'm the owner of Gradient Driving Academy, situated in Jos.
Driving. Okay.
Gradient Driving Academy.
Okay.
I first met you online when you talked about immediately after the subsidy is gone. Yeah. Fuel was 537 naira. And we were telling those ladies that it's just starting.
Yeah.
We have never even started. That the thing is going to be more than what it is now.
Yeah.
It's as if from today, let me go to heaven. Because I've been waiting to meet you one-on-one. And please, I'm going to snap with you.
No problem. For coming all the way from Jos.
From Jos for this
you go. Where is cameraman? You go snap, you go hug. So, yeah. Continue, yeah.
My question, sir. What you have done for Nigeria is only the Lord that can bless you.
Amen.
Being the president of Nigeria is not enough for you. Because I've been watching you day in, day out. Every night, I'm on my phone watching your program. Yeah. A very small question so that I won't take much time. Christians in Nigeria, we are so gullible. We are not into business. My church member in Jos, a graduate, he has served, was teaching a school at 30,000 naira per month. How much is your transport to the school? He says 1,000 naira, to and fro, and the salary is 30,000. Meanwhile, we have these people that cut reke sugarcane, put it inside a wheelbarrow, and they push it around, and they can gain 5,000 naira every day. How do we help this our Christians that their eyes are open or closed? How do we help them, sir, to go back to business so that we won't deceive ourselves?
Amen.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. So let me start by saying we're supposed to come to Jos. Okay. Where are you? I'm not saying we're supposed to come to Jos, but we're coming to Kaduna and Zaria in February. Okay. Yeah, so February 8th is Zaria, February 9th is Kaduna. Yeah, so okay, you want to give me something?
Yeah, this is your letter. I'm coming to Lagos in your church to do a presentation on driving.
Okay, God bless you. So let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to my PA. So this is my PA, see him. So when you are, so that you will not come without telling us. So we'll now plan it. Yeah. God bless you. So what he has said is very, very important, and it breaks my heart when I see the imbalance in the church. I've said it over and over again that religion is more dangerous than the devil. Christianity is not a religion, it's a relationship with your Creator. So religion has messed us up because many of us come into church and we are not in God. We know church, but we don't know God. God is an entrepreneur. God is a businessman. He said, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are business people. Hello? For God so loved the world, a prospect, that he gave his only begotten son, the capital for the business, that whosoever believes in him, the benefit of patronage, shall not perish but have everlasting life, the reward. So when you come to church and you are leaving church into the world without being productive, how do you want to be rich? So we have a lot of Christians that are looking for somebody to do the work and give them the money, instead of being the one to do the work. You went to school, and after almost 20, 21 years in the academic sector, you are still looking for a job. So why did you not go to school if you cannot create jobs? Being an entrepreneur is very, very important for anyone that wants to create wealth. But many of us are not ready to give that mental and physical energy to producing value that will bring money for us. What he has said is very, very important. There are people you see in the traffic selling. If they are not making money, you won't see them tomorrow. Most of those people are making more money than many of you that are doing what you call white-collar job, and you are wearing suit and tie in an official coffin, official car, and then you just are deceiving yourself. Because if they make 5,000 a day, do you know what that means? So for the church, all I will say is balance, which is why a church like this is amazing. This is what we are beginning to help people understand. We need to be balanced, because I've been around for a while, but have you noticed that prayer warriors are poor? Have you noticed? Many prayer warriors are poor because they think that prayer will take care of everything. There's nothing wrong in prayer. Prayer is powerful. Prayer is very important in the kingdom. But when it comes to economics, when it comes to wealth creation, you need to offer value. Money flows in exchange for goods and services. I cannot pray for you to become a pilot without you going to school. I can't lay hands on you for you to become a medical doctor. So how do you expect me to lay hands on you to prosper? It doesn't work like that. Even if I anoint you to prosper, the anointing will be suspended until your knowledge catches up with it, because that's the way it works. Super will remain super without the natural. Natural will remain natural without the super. It's a combination of the super plus the natural that produces the supernatural. So the solution will be, those of us that are pastors, those of us that are Christians, that have a position of influence, let's begin to bring balance into what we do and begin to help people to understand that you need to offer a product or a service or offer value to your world in order for you to be rich. Money only flows in exchange for value. And the marketplace only gives to you based on something you bring. If you have nothing to exchange or nothing to trade with in the marketplace, you are not going to get any results. So wherever you are, listen to me right now, hear the heart of God. My son, my daughter, I would like you to be a man or a woman of impact and value to your world. What is value? Solving problems, meeting needs, answering questions. That's all. That's value. So what questions can you answer? What problems can you solve? What needs can you meet? When you begin to do that around you, you'll be amazed that there is money on the streets. There's so much money everywhere waiting to be made. But because many of us are not ready to do what needs to be done, some people will now say, I can't do many jobs. I need a corporate job. Yet you don't have a corporate certificate, but you want a corporate job. There are no menial jobs, only menial minds. May the Lord help us. I saw somebody lifting up hand somewhere there before. So any other question? Okay, so where's the microphone? If you are writing, please send it out. You can write your question and send it to the protocol, the ushers, let them bring it.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for the word of impact. We are really blessed. I want to ask this question. Reason being that we went out on outreach now, yesterday, because of this program. And then I met a man who told me that he will not come because he has attended so many seminars, summit on business, and he needed to start a business. He has ideas, but the capital is not there. So the question is this. If you want to start a business, for instance, maybe you are not working or you don't have anything to do, how can one raise capital for business? Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, how many more questions do we have? Okay. So that I can know how much time to spend on each question because I like using question as a learning point also. So let me start by saying this. You heard what that man said. I have attended many business seminars, no results. I've heard people say things that is coming from a place of sincerity, but they are wrong. Many people will tell you, oh, I've read that book, I didn't see anything there. Oh, I went to that seminar, I didn't see anything there. All these people, they are just trying to motivate you, aspire, to acquire, to acquire. I was on a TV program a while back, saying a lot of things to try to help people. And a man called into the TV station and said, I agree with everything you are saying. I've been following you, but what you are saying cannot work in Nigeria. And sitting with me on that table were 4 ladies. 2 of them are my mentees. One of them, as at 3 years ago, has never done 100 million. In fact, she has not done 30 million before in a whole year. And she was sitting next to me. Last year alone, she did over 1 billion. Somebody I mentored for only. So I say, you are telling me something cannot work in Nigeria. Somebody is here that is already working for. Is that not telling you that you are wrong? But you see, when he was saying that, he was reminding me of a phone call I got in 2020. In 2020, around October, after the COVID was winding down, a young man called me from London, Manchester to be precise, and said, sir, I used to be in your singles program. I've left Nigeria since 2001. I've lost touch with you. But during COVID, I started seeing you online. Sir, I have missed you. All these things you are saying are very powerful, but you cannot work in London. So in 2022, I went to London. He traveled down to meet me. I started mentoring him. He was in ABUJA a few weeks ago. I was in his program where I spoke. As at last year alone, they have done over £3 million. The person that said he cannot work in London. Why am I saying all that? I'm saying all that to say this. Principles are universal. But the application of those principles, they are personal, contextual, and geographical. It doesn't mean that the principle is wrong. So, we have 2 married people. So we are doing wedding now. This Saturday morning, we are doing wedding. And this is 2010. Couple A, couple B. And they left the altar, everybody rejoiced with them. That was 2010. This is 2014. When they left the altar, they started having sex, enjoying their life as married people. But this is 2014. And this is 2024. Couple A has 3 children. Couple B is still believing God for a child. Now, does it mean sex doesn't produce children? It does. But if couple B now says because they don't have a child, forget it, all this sex thing is a lie. Sex does not work. All these people are deceiving us. They will be wrong. It is their trauma speaking. It is their pain speaking. So when you hear people say, I don't get it, it's not his fault, now poverty. Because he has tried the things that he knows. But if he had come here now, he would have gotten. Maybe that was why God wanted him to come, to now put the thing in perspective. But it's not here. Because many times people don't understand this. So when it comes to capital, I hear that thing over and over again. But what capital? Because every time we say capital, the first thing you are thinking of is money. Money is not the only capital. If you die, can $1 billion help you? No. So you have to be alive first to even have money. If you have money and you don't know what to do with the money, is the money not useless? Do you know people that are calling us, sending us and say, sir, I have retired. Today, one of the people I sent message to called me and said, I'm just entering Abuja now. I will not be able to make it, but I'll be there tomorrow. But sir, I need to see you. I have some money, but I don't know what to do. Today, there are people that have money, they don't know what to do. Hello? Do you know that people retire, they pay them their gratuity, and they are confused? They have 4 million, now they have 7 million. They say, what do you think I should do? So money is not the only capital. So if you get the School of Money book, there is an entire module on how to raise capital for your business, and there I itemize 12 kinds of capital. So many of you that don't have money now, integrity is a capital. Goodwill, relational capital. Be a good person. Have integrity. Because there will come a time when what will produce the money is the integrity that you have. What will produce the money is the goodwill that somebody can trust you. Do you understand? Please note it. So, to now answer that question, when you say you are looking for capital, please note there are different ways to raise money. But if you are talking of financial capital are you looking for? Because even inside financial capital, there are different kinds. There is startup capital. There is expansion capital. Do you understand now? So what kind of capital are you looking for? So for that person now, they say, I have idea, Abi, but there's no money to start the idea. That idea that he says he has, that he says he doesn't have money, as he tested the idea without money. Because sometimes that idea itself is a capital. You can start with the idea itself by offering the idea to offer value. What is value? Solve problem, meet needs, answer question without thinking money. Money will now come later. But because the person may not be willing to do that, I can't come and kill myself. How can I give you free of charge? How can somebody pay you for something they don't know the value? That's why when you go around, you see that when you go to perfume stores at the airport, what do you see? You see small bottles that they will say, oh yeah, you may think it's waste. They are tested so that by the time they are willing to let you test it for free, and you see how it looks on you or smells on you, you will now be willing to say, this one is good, let me buy it. So that idea itself, you might need to test the idea by offering the idea as a free service or a free product to help people. And those people can now in turn give you the money. So let me look for maybe a fashion designer. Because that question of capital is a lot of dimension. So you're a fashion designer. You have the skill to cut and sew. No shop, no machine, nothing. But you have customers that you can get to patronize you. But you are saying you don't have money. But there's somebody else that have machine and don't have customer. They have all the machine. So what do? Go to the person that has machine and say, hello, my sister. Can I meet with you? Sit down. I'm a fashion designer like you. I have customers. I don't have machine. I don't have shop. But if I bring the customer to you, what can I get? Can you give me a commission for every customer I bring? If the person is wise, they say, oh, no problem. Option 2, since you are using your machine during the day, can I rent your office during the night? When you close, can I be the one that will rent that place 3 hours every day and I'll pay you? Or can I use your office on Sundays? Do you understand? This is how you have to sit down, begin to think. There are different ways to go around all these things. What I'm saying now is what mentorship and coaching is all about. When you have a mentor and you have a coach, what is confusing to you, when you sit down with them, they're able to help you see options that will make it work. Then when you are talking of capital, now listen. You as a person, you say you are looking for, how much of your own money have you saved or invested in that business? So you expect somebody to come and invest in you when you yourself, you are not willing to invest in yourself. So the first way to raise capital is your personal savings. When you are saving money, because if you come to somebody now and say, hey, excuse me, ma, I would like to see you, ma. Please, there's this business I want to do. I need 3 million. I don't know if you can help me. The most natural question that the person will ask is, hey, 3 million, so how much do you have? If you say, I have 2.1. It's okay, you have 2.1. It shows the person that they can say, okay, I don't have much to take this 100. But if you say, how much do you have? Nothing. Abba. If you have nothing, now me go give you 3 million. No, it means you are not even serious enough. It means so most of the time when you start with your own, it will help you. Number 2 is family and friends. Family and friends. I don't know the kind of relationship many people have, but I've come to realize that a lot of relationships are useless. So if you check your mobile phone and you check from A to Z, and all the people you have there, none of them can help you, it's time to delete numbers. You see, this December is delete. So that your phone will carry weight. So that when you need money, you can have people you can call. Because, I don't understand. You are poor, or your friends are poor. What's the end of that journey? So if you have friends, you have people, you can always talk to people and say, there's this project I want to do, guys. I need your support. Can everybody pitch in? If all your friends say, okay, take 50, take 30, take 10, you can raise something interest-free. Family members, friends, that's what it's all about. Hello? Number 3, investors can come in. So you can get investors. They can be angel investors. They can be equity investors. There are 14 different kinds of investment. That's different.